Day 80. Well, a train goes by here every 2 or 3 hours, that's for sure. Just enough to wake me up, and I go right back to sleep. I've been up for a few hours now. I'm working on my 3rd cup of joe. Getting to the trail is going to take a little hitching from where we're leaving the van, because the lady was nice enough to let us leave the van here for 7 days. That's very cool of her. Hell, just mowing this big old spot out for us. Really cool. I mean, that's a lot of work. This is like thigh-high grass. No ticks or anything on me in the morning. My tent's totally wet, and it was frozen because it's cold here, man. Ooh. Today is the first official day of summer. I thought it was tomorrow, but today's the 21st, man. Crazy. It's cold somewhere. So the goal is just to get to the trail today, and then, 10, 12, 15 miles out. It depends on what time we get out. I don't even think about packing anything up now that I understand their schedules a little bit more. Count really likes to sleep in. That dude doesn't get up till 10, maybe noon sometimes. And we're letting him get away with anything he wants right now, just because, he's kind of sick. He seems much better now. Yesterday he was cheesing all day and going on his slack pack 10 miles. He rather enjoyed it, so that's cool. It's nice seeing the dude back. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for him to wake up. Well, everybody in general. I'm assuming everybody else is awake. And then try to get our happy asses to the trail. Unfortunately, no slack packing today. We do have Lucky Strike's van down the way, so when we get to it, we're going to Sobo to it and then drive it back up here, and we'll figure out ways to slack pack and whatnot and make our way up the trail as easy as possible. Sit here, drink coffee, hope a video uploads. I'm at 77%, but I've been there for so long I don't think anything's happening, but I'll try. Alright, count is up. We are all packed up. We got a hitch to the trailhead. Ooh, I'm having myself a little safety meeting over here by the water. Today's Hike Naked Day, and the weather looks really nice, so maybe we'll get a chance to hike naked on Hike Naked Day. It's kind of a rare opportunity, especially somewhere that is in perpetual winter. You're interesting. Focus. There you go. I don't think I've ever seen these. At least not live ones. I've seen their dead ones. The effort it takes to mow this lawn, I really appreciate that. It's really nice to let us stay here for free. Don't, give us power right over there. Say we could use their Wi-Fi. I didn't try. I probably should have, but we're kind of far away from the building, so I didn't even really think of it until now. My bad. Alright, so we're headed out to attempt our hitch. We'll see how it goes. Might have to split up. There's a decent amount of traffic on this road, but and a lot of trucks. Maybe we'll get in the back of a truck. That's what I'm hoping for. But the journey begins. Maybe 5 minutes in, this nice lady picks us up, and we're gonna clown car this thing. We just got on the trail, and we're headed Sobo. It's weird. It's way colder than I expected it to be. We were, I guess, down lower not too long ago. I didn't realize how far up we had come, because as soon as I opened the car door, I closed it. It was like, nope, I'm not going out there. I put on a puffy, but I don't think that's enough. Might have to put some pants on. First day of summer. Who wants to hike naked? Not this guy. Oh, that's why I have 5G going. I'm almost uploaded with my video, which is good because I didn't bring my solar panel this time. I have a van to leave stuff in now, so it's like, I'll leave it behind. My battery should cover it, but I need to get that video complete. So close, so close. I feel a little better now that I'm walking. It is still cold, but I'm not dying. Just whining. So many beautiful flowers. It's not covered in down trees. It's really nice. Look at the variety we got going on. Spring has sprung around here. Wish somebody could work on the temperature for me a little bit, but hey, I'm digging what I got. Even the moss is beautiful. Oh, I bet that trips up a lot of people. You don't see that coming. It's been a rather rocky path, but it's better than mud or sand. These are the Rocky Mountains after all. That one's one of a kind. Bolted to a pole. Pretty good climb so far. Almost make you think it's warm enough to go naked. Oh, but then you feel the wind and you're like, oh hell no, I'm not going naked in this. You don't see green flowers every day. Focus, there we go. Those are beautiful.
We got a little dirt road walk coming up.
Yes!
In 2.2 at the water. Joining a dirt road all the way to the...
Somehow I ended up in the lead after break. Nobody wanted to lead. As soon as we started off, the trail jutted off into stuff that looked like this. But there was a faint trail to the right, so that's where I went. I didn't bother checking the maps because I wasn't going to wander through anything that looked like this. It led us up the mountain, and as the trail continued, somebody put a bunch of these sticks in the little trail that had formed, which told me to take a sharp left. It's great how people leave little signs for you. And I straight just trust them. I'm like, oh, twigs on the trail? That totally means turn. There's way too many twigs for that to happen naturally. And it led us to a place that had been maintained. At least for the most part. How long it goes on, I don't know, but I'm enjoying what I got. Because this would be near impossible without it. What are these? I haven't seen you before. So Lucky Strike knew this stuff was called bear grass. And I'm digging that it starts off on a cob and slowly pops its way around, it looks like. I like to watch it in a time lapse. Somebody piled up all the small branches, at least in certain areas. So far the path is mostly clear, but there are enough down to be like an entertaining obstacle course. So far it's been fun. There's been springy ones, balance beams, punch your way through, all sorts of stuff. It's kind of fun to have an obstacle course on the trail. It'll get annoying after a few miles, but for now it's still fun. Red is the only one observing Hike Naked Day today so far. He is wearing a rain kilt all tucked up for modesty, you know. So when he came around us, he pulled it down. And he's like, oh, it's cold out here. And I was like, oh yeah, we can tell, man. But it's rather nice when the sun is shining. But, you know, the sun doesn't shine all that often. There's not big patches of blue. It does not inspire me to get naked in the least. I want to just for the event. I never have hiked naked on naked days. I think I should. I also have come up with a theory, or hypothesis, that there are no ticks in this area because there's no animals in this area. Like, I found one on me through the entire last 100 and something miles that I did. One on my sock. And that was it. I don't think the population is zero because there's still rodents and things, but they don't have a high enough population to really affect us like they did in Wyoming. which surprisingly had way more life in its forest, or its sea of shrubs. Okay, there are little signs of life here and there, but not a whole lot for being that this is really the only way you're going to comfortably travel. The animals aren't known, they're not going through that stuff, but I only rarely see their tracks on the trail. Not often you see stacked firewood in the woods. I better check the map. I have a feeling it's this way. I don't know. This was our water source. We were glad to have it. It's flowing, man. It's only 5 miles to the next water, so we only grabbed a liter. Hike Naked Day didn't last very long for Red, but he still did it. It was just, there's persistent clouds. It's pretty chilly. You got remnants of old log houses in here. And long destroyed. That one still looks pretty good. Yeah, in comparison to this one. You can see where they've piled up stuff and where they burned the piles. I don't know if some just didn't ignite. They don't even look like they tried. But those are pretty freshly burned. It's one way to clean up the forest. This area looks way better than the others. Well, I don't know what this fence is supposed to keep out. Oh. I have no idea. Seems like a waste of money. Well, they even used the good screws to put this thing together. The road has been pretty steep uphill, boom, and then you can see it way up in there. And it's been pretty steep for a while, but I mean, this looks like the top of the hills. So hopefully we're kind of done with those for a while. But pretty soon we're going to turn off of this well-manicured road and onto the trail, which just as little as a week ago was described as blow down hill. Expect to walk a mile an hour tops. So, yeah, it's only been a week. I know they're not cleared out. You know, we'll see what this is like. And see if we get rained on. I do see some blue beyond this. That's promising. Well, we got some dark clouds hanging overhead. I see. Oh, that's water. Okay, cool. I thought that was snow. I was like, it's kind of cold right now, but it doesn't feel snow cold. I still got patches of blue. Oh, by the way, I've been drinking. Lucky Strike bought a box of Twisted Teas. And there was a liter left before we left the van, so I thought, you know, I'll pack that out. And the Count graciously gave me some vodka. I put a little of that in there just to make it a little stronger than 5%. You know, if you're going to be carrying it, you want it to be a little stronger than 5%. And while they wait till the end of the day to drink, I like a little day drinking. I do. Squeaky trees. I like to be a little more coherent when I set up my camp. Don't want to lose anything. I lose things when I'm throwing up air quotes here, sober. I'm getting hit with little frozen raindrops. Oh, that's beautiful. Enhance. I said enhance, man. No, you can do better than that. Oh, that's too much. Alright, screw it. So yeah, it could get bad. It could rain really hard or not at all. I'm voting for not at all. But I've been nailed in the face a few times. Oh, and just in the hair right now. Don't get it in my hair. Alright, little snowflakes have been falling for a minute. And you can tell just by looking that that thing is headed our way. Oh shit, it's way dark back there. Oh yeah. It's probably gonna get pretty ugly. Yeah, they're definitely moving our way. Why is this spot green? Rocks are green too. Everything has been blown down. All the trees are really young. You can see patches when you look from on high where I guess they've knocked down and cleared things. And a whole field of baby trees is growing. No real standing dead amongst them. Makes sense. Clear it out early. Once you have trees in there, you can't burn anymore. And that is the easiest solution, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, it looks like they snuck another hill in on me. I got this. I put my poles into serious mode. I got my straps on. I never use those things. But I'm like, I'm in the Rocky Mountains. Where else are you gonna need these things, even though I'm on a dirt road? Alright, so the wind is coming from, let's see, I'm headed south, so that's the west over there. It's coming from the west. Storms come from the east. And the clouds above, when I can see through the hole, we're headed towards the storm east as well. So it's like the wind is traveling in 3 different directions above me. The top and bottom layer feeding this monster cell that's headed towards me. I kind of doubt it. I think I'm just at the top of a saddle in a valley. That's the way the winds are gonna go. So that's what I'm hoping for. It's a nice looking lake from here. Might as well peel off and take a peek at it. Nice looking campsites with a little bit of burn in between them. Place to burn your garbage. See some plastic right there. It's nice though, look at that. I don't know if anything's living in here, but I assume this will be a mosquito hell eventually, unless there's some fish in here. It's pretty still. Very clear though, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, they've got a pretty good lead on me. It's uphill, but nobody's got their poles in serious mode like I do. Let's see if we can catch them. I caught up pretty quick, but we jumped off the dirt road. Luckily, I looked up for a second. Caught right out of the corner of my eye, making a turn off the road. I was going in a zone, man. Just clickety-click up that hill. down to like 140 pounds. It's easy to pull this weight up a hill. Now I'm back into sport mode. I only use my strap sparingly. Those things break too easily, so I try to save them for times when I just want that extra burst of speed uphill. Well, they totally help. I see people cutting their straps off for like ultralight purposes, but they don't work if you don't have the strap. They're just sticks in your hands. Not the same. These things launch you, man. Propel you forward, support a lot of your weight. Take a lot of strain off your knees and ankles. Ooh, feel the burn, feel the burn. These grasses have little corn cobs hanging out of them too. What do you think they're going to become? Those are the same things? No, alright, no. I don't know, I don't remember what the leaves on the other ones look like. The fair grass they were called. I do not remember. But I don't remember them being grass. Maybe they were, that's why they're named grass. I don't know. Now I gotta see some in bloom, but I don't think that's the same thing, is it? Guessing that's a huge rock slide. What else could it be? Oh, and apparently our next water source. Oh, some beautiful looking water. So there's that last rock slide, there's all these. What bust rocks up this small? It all feels like man-made. I think, is this where we dumped from a mine? From this angle, it looks pretty natural. What, like a glacier? Do this or something? I don't know. That's my best guess. Was a hill of those cool shaped stones, but it got leveled out by ice and snow. So this thing is just a slide of ice. Took the rock with it, right? That's what makes sense? Okay. I thought maybe a mining company did it. But, yeah, it looks too natural from this angle. I was like, what breaks up big rocks into little rocks? Us and ice. It's a tube. it ends so abruptly. We've been walking around the edge of it for a while because I'm assuming it's easier to put a trail around it than through it. Weird that it's so localized, like a lump here. Just doing another 4 miles or so. There's supposed to be some campsites around there. I'm gonna put this at like, I think 17 for the day or something. You know, Lucky Strike just joined the Hike Naked Day Club. I'm still not in it. I can give you a few reasons why I can tell she was cold. There's a little bit of sunshine, but a whole lot of shadow. I don't think this is going to be my year. Okay, I did it. I'm in the club. I'm naked now. It's cold. It's about that cold right now. Come on, son. Squeeze out a mile or so like this. Just be like, I did it. And we'll see where it goes from there. Yeah, I picked an excellent time to get naked. Low down central. Trail's over here somewhere. But this is all about path of least resistance at this point. Oh yeah, trail's right there. Not that that does me much good, but I gotta keep an eye on it. Well, I've made it way more than my mile. I'm just gonna thug this out until the rain touches me. 2 or 3 little patters, and I'm jumping into my clothes. I mean, I'm not completely naked. I'm wearing gloves. I got some shoes on. My buffer around my neck. That counts as clothes. And glasses, see? I could play a game of strip poker. Oh, and I'm wearing my fanny pack. I can pretend that it covers some of my junk. And it totally doesn't. But it rests right on top of it. It's kind of convenient. It keeps it a little warm, I guess. Yeah, blowdowns are a bitch. Really slow my process. But at least most of them have been cleared until now. So I'll just suffer for this 9 miles, I guess. Of course I will. Almost to camp. I had to pick up water along the way. Forest of baby trees. Cannot wait to get in my tent, get warm, and eat. I'm freaking hungry. I see them standing around. Maybe that's the campsite. I found a camp chair along the way. One of them really nice light ones, probably like 2 pounds. So they're carrying it to the campsite. And I was like, I'm not really interested in it because it doesn't fit in my tent. I wouldn't mind a chair that I could sit in my tent in, but I doubt it's worth carrying the weight. Looks like this is it. Home sweet home. Or something. I just spilled a little water on my mat. Right on a little hole. So awesome. I bet I have tons of these though. My mat is not quite full when I wake up in the morning. Yeah, I'll have to put something on that eventually. So yeah, I forgot to tell you what I was having for dinner, but yeah, I'm some north side with some chicken in it and stuff. Yeah, I already gobbled it down. I was hungry. Still hungry. So I'm gonna make some granola. I only need 2, maybe 3 more breakfasts, and so I got more than enough. So I'm gonna eat some of that and have some hot cocoa as well. More than likely, it is going to freeze tonight, being that it is going to get below freezing. I can already tell because it's the first day of summer. So why not? I'd love to see this place in February. No, I will never see Montana in February. God willing. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go to sleep. I know the sun's still up, but it's probably like, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock, something like that. Sun stays up here forever. Oh, but it doesn't warm your bones. Well, it's not out enough. It's not its fault. There's all those clouds in the way. But yeah, that's the end of the night. Manana.